Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Chimera Nodes. Quick disclaimer, this is a sponsored video, and I actually have a member of their team who is here with us. I will be introducing him in just a second, Chimera Ant. I also want to make a disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. So with that being said, I would love for Chimera Ant to introduce himself, and we actually have a nice little surprise to share with you guys. Chimera Ant, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, and you? Thank you very much, Cryptalis, for having us on the channel. We're pleased to talk about our project and share this new kind of trend in the NFT space. So obviously, at the end of the video, we'd like to offer 10 whitelist spots to your community for NFT project, if that would be okay.
10 whitelist spots. And what does the whitelist spot entail?
So the whitelist members will basically be able to mint 3 NFTs for sure, like guaranteed,
And
basically like a pre-sale.
and with the NFTs, we're actually going to be including some information in this video on that. So I've got a list of questions that I prepared for you, and I just want to make sure, are you ready for this?
Yep, absolutely. Let's go.
Viewers at home, I hope that you guys are ready for this as well. So here we go. First question up is, can you tell us a little bit about your project?
Yeah, so we're basically an NFT project of 5,555 supply of unique Chimera NFTs. So first of all, chimeras are basically human beasts. That's why we're kind of calling them chimeras. We have the lion, we have the shark, we have all the other characters that we'll show in a second, and they all have this kind of human form. Yeah, as you can see on your screen, the ant has a quote on him. There's also ants with suits and a lot of different other variations.
Hmm.
And basically, our NFT is going to be on the Ethereum network. So which that means that our NFT will be available on OpenSea, which is the most popular marketplace for NFTs. And the main thing about NFT is that the utility is basically mind-boggling in my opinion. So basically, each NFT that you own will be a ticket to a weekly raffle rewarding strong nodes
Ah, that's interesting.
for life.
Okay, so why did you choose specifically 5,555 NFTs? And do you have plans to add more?
Yeah, so first of all, since we have, 5 chimera types, we have the ant, the wolf, the dragon, the lion, and the shark. So we have 5 types. So it
Hmm.
would kind of make sense to, choose 5555 rather than any other random number. So we have a
Okay.
1,111 of each type basically. And maybe, in the future, we never know. We could definitely add more, but first of all, the priority is definitely to sell out on this project. And then, we'll see if we do a Gen 2 in the future.
You know, the first thing that was popping in my head was like when you have a slot machine and you kind of hit like a jackpot. I don't really play with slot machines a lot, but I know that when you get the same thing lined up multiple times, that's like, hey, you won, right? Or if you got, I think it's normally sevens across the board. I thought maybe you guys were going something along those lines, like, hey, you hit a jackpot, you won the giveaway, which in this case is a strong node.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, it's really life changing if members have the chance to win strong nodes for life every single week. You have the chance.
I haven't seen a project do this yet, actually. When I started talking with you guys, like, oh, that's creative. So my next question for you is, what are your long-term goals?
Yeah, so our main goal long term is obviously for the community to benefit more than the actual team. So, as a team, we're really sick of these money grab NFTs,
Mhm.
keeping all the community funds, not giving back enough to the project. Most of these NFTs, let's be real, they give back merch. They have merch on their roadmap. They give random useless giveaways. They all give all these, metaverse promises, but they never really execute on them. Our goal is for every single NFT holder to eventually win a node. That'll obviously take time if you do the calculations, but that's our main goal. We want for them to eventually all win one node, and obviously not everyone could win every single week. So we're constantly going to be rewarding the most active members, the early supporters, by maybe handpicking them for ETH giveaways or also doing random ETH giveaways. So if you don't win strong nodes every single week, you have the chance to win the ETH giveaways if you're active and you're participating in the community.
Huh. Okay. So there's chances of more than one winner a week.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be having 8 winners every single week for strong notes. So if we
Oh.
sell out,
Okay.
yeah, 8 winners. I mean, it could be multiple winners, but it could also be the same winners if they're lucky. We're doing redraws. So 8 nodes as of now. And since we're compounding, the giveaways will increase every single week.
Yeah, that's going to be one of my other questions. Is if somebody that has won once before if they could technically win again.
Yeah, they can. So the thing is, we don't want to, pull them out from the pool, or else, people would start selling them on OpenSea, and then, other users would get kind of screwed because they can't enter the giveaway since, they kind of already won. So for that reason, multiple NFTs could win many times during the week or during the year.
Okay. So why did you choose Strong Node as your reward?
So first of all, Strong in our eyes is literally the OG of nodes. They're the most sustainable as of now. They've launched in 2019 and have a fantastic team. Obviously, David, if you've been in Strong, David Moss is a fantastic founder. He knows exactly what he's doing. And the light paper that they posted about a month ago is proving that Strong actually cares about the protocol and that they're thinking ahead of time, and that for the sustainability, they're obviously going to be moving to Stronger. There's going to be more details on that, obviously, in the next coming weeks. And obviously, in terms of nodes are essential for the blockchain, right? They're kind of the receipts of the blockchain. Miners are the hardware of the blockchain, and nodes are the brain of the blockchain. So all these transactions that happen, once you pay gas, the nodes are taking care of them. So if Strong disappears, I don't know how the blockchain would survive without these nodes. So yeah, that's the main reason why we chose Strong. And also, let's not forget the fact that the rewards are absolutely life changing compared to other node projects.
A quick side note I want to point out for people is that if you want to be able to find out more information on Chimera Nodes, I'm going to be including, as usual, in the description, a link to their Twitter account, a link to their Discord group, as well as to their website. And for the giveaway that we're going to be doing, that's going to be over on Twitter. So we'll have a link in the comments below this video on that. And so you mentioned about with Strong and their upgrade that's coming up. My question for you is the whole transition to Strong Chain to Stronger. Have you guys already been having internal talks about how you might pivot a little bit, if at all, once that takes place with your guys' project?
Yeah, so far what Strong has released, obviously they released this screenshot in their Discord, which is not official yet, but they've been saying that on the Strong chain, the Ethereum nodes will be getting rewarded the most. There'll be the highest rewards on those. The second the highest rewards will be on the pool owners, those who contribute to the pool, and the third best rewards will be basically those who hold the strong tokens. So basically, obviously, it's very beneficial for us to automatically just buy the nodes, as it would, according to Strong, it would be it would give the highest rewards in Stronger.
Okay. Will you be offering both Strong nodes on Ethereum and Polygon?
Yeah, so to avoid tapering, we're obviously going to go at least 80% with the ETH nodes. They haven't announced any type of decay on the ETH nodes. But we'll probably, put at least 20% in Polygon, just to be able to compound more, and eventually the giveaways will grow faster. So it's beneficial for the whole community, just for everyone in general.
Do you plan on doxing or doing KYC for your team?
Yeah, so the safest way for doxing, obviously, we really trust Assured DeFi, and they're very known in the space.
Hmm.
We'd like to do private docs with them first, obviously, once mint starts, because as you know, it's pretty pricey. So they charge $3,000 USD plus $300 for every other member, and we're four members in the project. So it would be a little pricey to pay that beforehand. But we're in contact with them at the moment, and we're ready to pull the trigger. Once mint starts, it would be the first thing to do, as the community would feel safe. If, in case anything wrong happens.
I think you just said that you have 4 members in the community. I see 5 being listed here on the team. Did somebody end up leaving or?
No, with the artist. So the artist is basically a part of the project too. So yeah, we could say five. So, but
Oh,
we're
yeah,
we're
yeah,
four
graphic
founders. Yeah,
designer over
yeah,
here.
exactly.
Okay.
So he's our artist. So yeah, so we're technically five. If you yeah.
So what inspired you to create this design system of having the NFTs functioning as the consistent lottery tickets for the prize?
Yeah, so first of all, shout out to Node Bears, right? They were the first ones to actually execute this idea on the AVAX chain. They had a mid price of one AVAX, and they did pretty well. They had a 6,900 supply, but however, we thought that so obviously it's Node Bear inspired, but we thought we could maybe do better. Node bears are giving away, PXT nodes, Thor nodes, and strong nodes, but we feel like they're not giving away enough strong nodes. I think they're giving away about one or two strong nodes a week, which is, not much. As I've said before, we're trying to give the most of the community as possible, and so the rest of their protocols are basically worthless. The PXD, TXT2, Thor. So it's not even worth minting the NFT if those were the rewards, right? So since we're giving 8 strong nodes a week, we think that it's absolutely kills any other competition, and we think that it's obviously life changing for the people that win them, and we're giving a good amount to the community.
Oh yeah. So when I'm looking at your NFT rarity distribution, I know that if I pull up here just a little bit, we can see tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 chimeras. But I did notice that you guys have listed here leaders and king. What are the leaders and king NFTs?
Yeah, so just to get back to the tiers, so obviously there's different types of rarities on our NFTs. So tier ones they get one entry into the raffles, tier two get two entries, and tier three get three entries into the raffles. And finally, for the leaders and the kings, so the leaders are one of the rarest NFTs in the collection. There's only four of them in the collection, and each of them give five entries to the weekly giveaway. So they're one of ones, they're super rare, and they get five entries to the raffles, which is considerably higher chances of winning compared to the other ones. And finally, the King, the rarest of all, which gives 10 entries to the weekly giveaway, the rarest NFT of the collection.
So theoretically, if someone had the king, if you guys have 8 winners, could theoretically the king win all 8 spots?
It's definitely possible, the odds are definitely way better on the King. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you draw the King, you deserve it. The rarest one.
And my next question is, what do you plan to do with your marketing for minting?
So yeah, in terms of marketing, post mint, we'll obviously be collabing. Our goal is to be collabing with the biggest projects in the space, with blue chip projects. So the first step is obviously to sell out, and then after that, we'll definitely be in contact with the blue chip projects. We're definitely gonna have a shot at contacting them, obviously just by selling out, and especially with our utility of our project, we think that it kills any other project, and that just by having that insane utility, let alone we could definitely plan collabs with them, or also get whitelist spots for many upcoming projects, as stated in our roadmap.
And my last question that I have for you, that I've prepared at least, is do you have plans or have considered adding more node projects into the mix of prizes in the future?
Yeah, so as we know, obviously diversifying is key in finance and crypto and all that. So we have plans for that for sure. Even though Strong is the most sustainable as of now. So if you look at our roadmap, that's posted on our Discord and also on our website, in Q3 we will be doing a community vote, and the community will decide whether we should invest the compounding in other protocols. We have some. We're eyeing a few other projects. For example, Atlas nodes. They're pretty new, but they've been doing decent. Maybe red light nodes. A lot of these the NFT node projects are pretty decent, and according to however the community vote goes, yeah, it's definitely a possibility in the future for sure.
Okay. Well, that's all of my questions that I have. Is there anything else that you can think of that you wanted to be able to share?
So yeah, just join in on our Discord. We're giving away a lot of whitelist spots right now, and while it's easy, just take advantage and also participate in the Twitter giveaway. Thank you very much, Crypto Atlas, for having us on the channel. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, Chimera, it was very nice to have you as well. And I hope that that does answer a lot of the community questions. But many people have many questions. So I also recommend that you guys go on, and if you have questions, join their Discord, ask them on their Twitter. You've got different resources available to you. And I'll be providing all that information in the description. And again, in the comments below this video, we'll have a link to that giveaway. So if you guys are kind of confused where it's at, or you could just check me out on Twitter at CryptoAtlasYT. That is my handle over there. And that does it for this video. Again, I am not a financial advisor, guys. Go do your own research. Thank you so much, Chimera Ant. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like button. It definitely helps out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.